Wir haben zum einen den Holdanteil.
Firstly, there is the hold part, which is taking place on the vacuum board. The performance is coined through great evenness. You can see the top-class milling area with its fine drillings. The vacuum paper is rolled out over it and can be used several times. Normal cardboard can also be used. Both options add up to a realization of a progressive feed of the products. Then there is the press part. This head lies with its complete mass on the good that is being milled. Here you can see it from underneath, and it shows that the board is milled precisely and that the quality is very high. In the middle is the suction hole, which works extremely well through this sealing. In order to not scratch the material, a pressure overload is created through air. Therefore, the head can float over the material like a hovercraft. We deliver plates in different diameters for individual purpose. There are also additional attachments through blocking the bottom layer of the hoover. This can be used for floating over a larger area without a high deepening of the parts. Simple, but exceptionally effective. Hold and press is a truly fascinating technology. It opens up a whole new range of usage possibilities. Extremely small pieces with a certain charm can be produced, for which you usually need a higher developed technology. But also the milling offers lucrative commercial aspects. We calculated two examples for you. On the one hand, we calculated the small cleaning costs. Through the usage of hold and press technology are nearly no chips left on the milling area. Therefore, the usual cleaning procedure is no longer needed. In our example, we calculated a cleaning effort of 3 minutes per setting without using hold and press. Additionally, we estimated 5 square meters milling performance and 60 euros costs per hour. The following costs resolute per day. 3 minutes, 1.6 settings per hour, 8 hours equal converted 0.65 hours. When it's multiplied with 60 euros per hour, it equals 38 euros and 40 cents. That's quite impressive. If we calculate it with the factor 5, which stands for 5 workdays per week, we receive a price advantage over the usual milling systems of 192 euros. Calculating it in terms of a year with 225 working days, we have a really high sum of 8,640 euros as a result. We are often asked how the serviceable life of a machine is calculated. We are manufacturing this type of machine in Göttingen for over 30 years now. We know many machines that have been working well and efficiently for 20 or even 30 years. If we calculate a little more conservatively on the commercial side, we estimate a minimum serviceable life of 10 years. Those impacts, in terms of that time span, a cleaning effort of 86,400 euros. That is considerable. That is the price of a simple routing machine. Even more remarkable is the second price advantage over other underlay materials. Hold and press just simply uses paper, the so-called vacuum paper. It can be used several times. Additionally, simple cardboard can also be used, and it fosters the machined parts to a withdrawal table. In this case, the machine is promptly ready for the next milling works. Without the hold and press technology, bonding sheets or slip-resistant mats would need to be used. Those are mats of fiber in which through temperature glue is activated, or they are rubber mats in order to stop the shifting. Hold and press does not need these underlay materials. Based on that knowledge, we calculated an average price per foil of 2 euros per square meter. Surely, There are more expensive systems which can apparently be used more than once. We'll stick with our basic approach of €2 per square meter. The vacuum paper used in the hold and press technology only has a price of 10 cents per square meter. Therefore, we have a commercial difference of €1.90 per square meter. If we calculate a milling performance of 5 square meter per hour, we receive the following cost advantage through hold and press per day. The price difference of €1.90 multiplied by 5 square meters multiplied by 8 working hours a day. That makes a difference of €76 per day. If you calculate it now for the whole year, thus multiplying it by 225 working days, you receive an unbelievable difference of €17,100. At last, we calculate in the estimated serviceable life of the machine of 10 years and gain a difference of €171,000. The costs of the vacuum paper which hold and press uses only add up to the small sum of €9,000 in 10 years. The price for bonding sheets in 10 years adds up to the gigantic sum of €180,000. Impressive. Another advantage of hold and press is the unique opportunity to mill small pieces without any racks. Therefore, a complex refining is not necessary. Calculating 20 seconds refining per piece and 40 pieces per hour, you can save 13.3 minutes per hour. That will be 106.6 minutes per day and 533.3 minutes per week. Calculating with a year of 225 working days, you will save 399 hours and 45 minutes. That's an amount of €25,000 per year. At first, it might seem unbelievable, but please feel welcome to calculate the costs according to your planned serviceable life for yourself. You would get 2 normal milling machines for the price advantage. If you would also add the price advantage of the cleaning process, you would in fact be able to buy 3 new machines. Hold and press, therefore, is not only the technical consideration, but also, on the commercial side, simply sensational.
Sehr oft werde ich gefragt, warum wir für die
Very
angegebene
often,
Aufgabe
people ask me why I do not offer a laser machine instead of a milling machine for the requested purpose. We have been building laser machines for 28 years now. We are even building some where you can switch between a laser and a milling aggregate. Let us look at the laser product.
sehen wir uns eine Laserung an.
Significant is the thin laser gap and the way polycarbonate, for example, melts. The result is a polish that makes the piece shiny. If you look at it more closely, however, you will see slight unevenness in the texture which makes the piece not completely exact.
Ist nicht sehr exakt.
This is caused by the thermodynamic process, which is also responsible for having to cool the products afterwards, as pressure-indicated fissures can occur without cooling.
Sonst zeigen sich nach einer gewissen Zeit Spannungsrisse.
Beforehand, you could see that a very precise polishing is also possible through milling. This little piece is a good example for how well the hold and press technology works. As well as that, there are many facets in the production, and even combined steps such as engraving and polishing are accessible at the same time. And what's most important, not every material can be lasered. With a laser, I can only cut, but with a milling machine we can do different processes at the same time. The laser needs also more energy and is more expensive. In conclusion, is hold and press a great choice, as it sucks in the chips of the milling directly in order to carry on with the process immediately and offers a wide range of production possibilities. Of course, there are further procedures, such as the plasma cutting or the water jet cutting, but these are less efficient as the jets grind out and the sealing becomes leaky fairly fast. That results high service costs and costs for the special waste of the sand. Hold and press offers persistent spindles for a great life between dressings.
Die Serie WiTEC bieten wir mit 3 verschiedenen Antriebssystemen an.
The WiTEC series provides 3 different types of engine: the linear motor, the AC servo motor and the step motor. The step motor engine is relatively consolidated and easy to handle. It is small, and if you twist this part, you will notice the different ratchets, which are called pace. It has 200 different paces per turn, which can also be improved digitally. This is a fully digital modulator. It can be used for simple tasks up to a speed of 8 meters per minute. A simple and inexpensive device.
Eine gewisse Beschleunigung, ein einfaches und preiswertes System. The AC servo
motor is larger, heavier and has much more power and therefore a higher performance. It receives its power through a digital modulator and is an analog tool without paces.
Ströme von den digitalen Reglern.
The data is fully digitally added to the line segment. This system is also completely digital. Through its direct connections to the distributing regulator via the Internet, our service in Göttingen can help out promptly.
Es ist eine voll digitale Verbindung zur Steuerung und kann von unserem Service auch von Göttingen aus direkt ausgelesen werden. Das dritte System ist
The third system is the linear motor, which consists of two parts. This is the primer part, in which the spooling is built in. The second part is mounted on the machine and holds the magnets.
Wo die Magneten eingelassen sind. Ein System, was
It works
vollkommen
without any
berührungslos
tangencies and is therefore entirely maintenance-free.
durch die hohe
There is also an extremely high speed reached through this high dynamic.
Für die Serie WiTEC bieten wir eine ganze Reihe von Hochfrequenzspindeln an.
For the WiTEC series, we offer a whole range of high-frequency spindles. We choose these three as examples. This is a simple air-cooled spindle which has an exhauster through which the warm air is blown out. With this spindle, it is possible to reach 24,000 revolutions per minute. It has a HSK 40F cone, which means that it has an external diameter of 40 mm and, together with a spindle capacity of 7.5 kilowatt, small and medium millers can be inserted.
Hier haben wir dann eine wassergekühlte Spindel.
This is a water-cooled spindle, which you can realize through the feed and drainage. Separately from the machine is a cooling device, which keeps the temperature steady inside of the machine.
Diese gibt es in zwei Versionen.
There are two versions, 12 kilowatt and 15 kilowatt. The 15 kilowatt has an HSK 63 cone. The focus lies on heavy millers as well as profile cutters or headers.
Natürlich auch große Profilfräser oder Planköpfe.
Right here you can see the quick deliverers, which start in terms of the capacity with 700 watt, up to 2 kilowatt and 3 kilowatt.
Drehzahlen 40 bis 50.000 Touren.
They can reach 40,000 revolutions per minute, up to 50,000 revolutions per minute. The focus lies on small tools with a size of 6 to 10 millimeters maximally. The device also has a HSK cone in the dimension of 25E. We have a specific way on straining the tools in by mounting an absorption device on the table. It has a freewheel assembly. You can also use a torque wrench through which the right amount of strength for regulation is applied.